Hello traders, and welcome back to our Sunday weekly analysis. And as always, we began by a preview of what we had anticipated. I remember the last analysis that I did, I talked about DXY retracing to these levels. There was a chances of DXY retracing to these levels. That is after it took out the 103, the area that we had anticipated around the first target that we had anticipated around 103.277. So there was that retracement, this area of resistance, and after that we saw the prices reaching, pulling all the way downwards. Okay, so that said, my anticipation is the next level. I want to see the DXY take out the 103.20 level, and then the next level on the downside is 102, around 103.00, which are key institution number, which is very close, also near to 102.943. Okay, this low here, the price might take out these liquidities before we see an upward movement. Okay, so I'm still bearish for DXY, right? So we move to the next pair, which is basically we want to look at gold. So with gold, basically this is what we have, but I can delete this chart so that you can look again at how things unfold or what we anticipate things to unfold. So for gold, basically we can see that you can see we are currently at this level. Okay, we are currently around that level. That was the daily supply area that was tested. I remember you had talked about it, and we took advantage of this selling opportunity here. So right now, this also supply area now is it's also a resistant area. It's a key resistant area that gold is trying to break through. Okay, so if gold is able to break through this resistant area, then we shall be talking around 1920, the next levels. That is after gold breaks through this area. After it takes out the 1922 price, the 1992, we have around here 2022. I mean, that is the highest level for this region, for this demand, for that supply level. It's around 1922.75. Then we anticipate the next level to be around 1948.66, and then we might see gold flip out the previous all-time high to create another all-time high. Okay, to create another all-time high. That is if gold maintains its bullish momentum. Okay, but in case we have rejections from this level, then we might anticipate gold retrace back to around the first level is around 1966, and then maybe probably at around 1955. Okay, so you can see those levels clearly in the 4-hour time frame. Okay, so around 1966 here, which is the next the support area, and 1955, which is another support area. But before that, since these areas are in the daily time frame, we could also see, first of all, we could anticipate around 1983, around 1985, 1983, the next levels. Okay, so gold might flip if it is unable to break through this area of resistance, which was a former daily, which was also a supply zone in the daily time frame that was tested. Then you might see prices go to 1983 on the downside, and then 1966, and then 1955, which are daily, which are support levels, which are the next key support levels. Okay. Yeah, so those are the key levels that we are looking at on the downside. Okay, so like you can see, gold has been trading in this up channel, in this up trend line. Okay, it has been respecting this up trend line. Also, which is also a trend line on the upside. Okay, which is also more of a channel. Okay, so you can see the same on the upside. So the reason why we might now anticipate, probably, like I said, on the upside, gold might try to break through this resistant area. And then if it breaks through the resistant area, then we see a retest of that area, and then we anticipate maybe 2048, and probably if there is more bullishness, we anticipate around 2081. Okay, so those are the key areas to watch. You might want to label them accordingly so that you don't miss an opportunity. Okay, so that you don't miss an opportunity. So we try to check on this side. At this level, 2048, we have a supply area. Okay, we have a supply area. We have a supply area around that is 2048 that we might be anticipating probably some form of retracement. Okay, we might anticipate some form of retracement from that supply area once gold reaches that level. So you might try to see some bit of retracement before again maybe gaining the momentum. So it might retrace maybe back to these 2022 levels before now resuming back an upward trajectory. Okay, so the next one that anticipating to look at, we look at EURUSD, the next pair, EURUSD. So with EURUSD, let me delete what you had drawn. So EURUSD, initially we took a buy. We were in a buy from this level, and also we added another buy at that level. Okay, that is from the daily time frame. From the 4-hour time frame, just like we had anticipated. So also the setup actually was from the 4-hour time frame, from the daily time frame, whereby we had this area there. So the pair came to retest that area, and currently we are in a buy. I'm in a buy for EURUSD around 72 pips. I've already set my stop loss at break even and taken partials. Okay, so that is the best way to trade, or the best way to swing. Okay, the best way to swing. You have to take partials and then put stop loss at break even. Okay, take partials and put stop loss at break even, so as to ride a risk-free trade. So what we're anticipating this week probably with the EURUSD is that from the daily time frame, we can be able to appreciate that we have this region here. We have this region, which was actually this side, it was support, then it was broken, became resistant, it was broken again, so it's support. So it's a very key area that we can't ignore. So again, at this level, we can see there is a resistant area around that region. So what happened here is that EURUSD took out these liquidities. You can see it took out these liquidities and pulled back to this area of support. And then it traded off from that, or bounced off from that area of support. Now unable or struggled to break through this area also, which you can say it's an area of resistance. So we want to see what happens when the market opens. So if this, if EURUSD is able to break through this region, that is this area of resistance, then we might anticipate the prices, the next level prices to go around 19. That is 19. That is 1.1066664. That is where we have liquidity. And if it gains more momentum, again, we anticipate this pair also to go around. So this will be the next level, 1.11494, 1.11494. Okay. But as you can see, we have this is again a key area. Okay, this is again a key area. So we can see this is a very key region. But basically, we would want to see the price flip, go through this region, and flip this area, and probably retrace. So you might see EURUSD go up, create a wick, and retrace, because these are very key supply area in the daily time frame. Okay, which also coincides with this other supply area here that was tested. Okay, so this supply area was retested. You can see the wick, the retest here, and the prices came all the way down, now trying to come up this region for the second time. Okay, so remember we said when you're trading these supply zones or demand zones, we want the first instant when the region is very fresh. So that time is usually 50-50 that the price will respect that supply area. So the reason why we might see EURUSD strongly go above this region to take away also these liquidities at around 1.11494. Okay, so on the downside, if EURUSD is unable to break through this area of resistance here, then we might see the downward movement to around 1.08525. And if it breaks this region again, we are anticipating we have another area of support on this level. Okay, we have another area of support around that level. So we might be anticipating euro, that is gold, euro USD around 0.758 on that area, 0.756. Oh, okay, we might anticipate if euro USD is unable to break through this resistance, we might anticipate to retrace around 1.08539, so retest the support area. And if it has more bearishness, then we might see this area violated and coming around 1.07564 support area. So this becomes a very good buying area. Okay, this becomes a very good buying area. So if prices are able to retrace through that region, then this becomes a very nice buying area, anticipating the price to take out these levels and then this level. So you keep taking partials as the price does move along that region. Okay, you keep taking. If you take a buy here, so the first instance we are going to take profits is that is around 1.09460, and then 1.10664, and finally 1.11494. Remember, this is a swing trade, so you keep taking partials as the trade moves into profit. Okay, so if it bounces off from here as well, we can look for very nice entries as well. Okay, so if we see price bouncing from that region, it can present very nice entries also for buy entries at that area. Okay, that area. And again, we want to see the price come all the way to that region. Okay, all the way to that region. So this first setup gives us a risk to reward ratio of 1:3.64, because remember, this is a very wide area. Okay, so this is a very wide area. The reason why we have a large area of stop loss. Okay, but this area, it's very we have a small area here. If price retraces here and we see the upward movement, so this can give us a nice entry again for a buy. Risk to reward ratio of 1:6.1. Okay, So remember, we take what the price gives us. So the key thing is to be cautious, to use proper risk management if you're taking a trade from here, because there maybe probably it might come all the way to this level. Okay, so if you are taking from here, ensure that you are using very proper risk management, because you might anticipate also the likelihood that it might come to these levels. Okay, so that is Euro USD. The next pair that we are looking at is GBP USD. We are also in this trade as well. We are also in this buy trade as well. So from the daily time frame, let me delete this so that I can draw again. So that so from the daily time frame, we see this is the key area for gold. Okay, we had this supply zone. Okay, we had that supply zone. So this supply zone is already tested. It's not a fresh zone, because you can see this week, this candle retested this area and there was this sell-off. So the second time the price is coming here, we say this is not a guarantee. Okay, this is not a guarantee. So also this area becomes a key resistant area. So from the daily time frame, so what we anticipate, what you're anticipating is that if the price is able to flip through this area, then we might see prices come around. This should be the first level to look at, and now the second level is we have so many high spending here, so the price might come all the way up here to get those possibilities. Okay? So on the upside, we are looking at 1.27481 level, and then if the bullish momentum is sustained, we see price for cable move around 1.28205. Okay, so that is on the upside, and if these areas are respected as well, we might see the price again flip this region. Okay, the highs at around 1.29964. Remember, at this level, again we have a supply area. Okay, we have a supply area that is not tested. Actually, there is a fresh supply area. So we might see the price before even taking these highs here. So before taking these highs here, we want to see the price come, maybe once it reaches this level, we want to see a retracement, and probably it will be coming now to retrace or to retest this resistant that will be broken here. Now it will be support. It might retrace back to retest the support or the support before proceeding now for the upward trajectory to take out these liquidities around that level. Okay, so that is on the upside. Okay, in the long-term perspective. So on the downside, if GBPUSD is unable to break through this resistance, then we might anticipate a retracement to that level. Okay, so 1.24515, and then also the next level is that is around 1.23755. Okay, so looking at it from the 4-hour time frame, this is where we have the buy setup. This is where we took our buy setup, that region. So we might see again, because remember, this is a key region, was a support, was at the break of this neckline. Remember, this is a W pattern. So there was the breakout, then the retest of this neckline. And so we have this trade running currently around, let's see, this was our entry. So it's around 161 pips in profit. So I have my stop loss in break even and taken partials. But if it comes again to this area, it might give another possible entry to retest this support, retesting this support area. So it might give us another nice entry again with a risk to reward ratio of 1:3.42. So these are the areas that we might be looking to buy. Okay, so if it retraces maybe to around this region, we still covered here, but we can have maybe another entry around that level. Okay, we can have another entry around that region, targeting these regions here. Okay, targeting that region. So this can give us a risk to reward ratio of 1:11. Okay, so if it traces here, it can give us a very nice buy. Okay, a very nice buy. So, but these are the key regions again to look at. Every trade you take, you ensure proper risk management. Okay, you ensure proper risk management. So this means that we are bullish GBPUSD, we are bullish EURUSD, and we are bullish for gold. And DXY we are bearish. Okay, DXY we are bearish. So that's it for this week. Ensure that you rewatch this video as you're marking those zones, so that once the price triggers, you are able to take your entries. Okay, you're able to take your entries. And like I've always insisted, the key strategy, or the number one strategy in forex trading, is proper risk management. That is what is going to keep you in the game for long. If you practice proper risk management, you are going to find yourself in this game for long. Okay, so as I've always told you, there is no strategy that is 100% guaranteed, but you want to take a strategy, or to specialize with a strategy that gives you a win rate of 70, 80, 90, 95%. Okay, so that's a strategy that you can be able to work it out, fine-tune it, so that you can increase your chances of making profits. Okay, so another thing is that when you're swinging this trade, ensure that anytime the trade is in profit, let's say maybe 50 pips in profit, you take partials and you break even. Remember, again, in swing trading, there is no swing trading without break even. Okay, there's no swing trading without break even. You take partials and you also break even. Those that are scalping, these are the regions that you need to be trading at, maybe taking 20, 30 pips, and then you wait for the retracement in the lower time frames. You take another entry as you scalp all the way, maybe probably these levels. Okay, so that being said, I want to end it at that point, and ensure that you like, comment, and share to others. If you're getting value from this channel, ensure that you spread the news, to others, so that they can benefit as well. The key thing that I've always been advocating for is to ensure that we simplify forex trading as much as we can, and also to try and reach as many people as possible. We impact them with this knowledge, so that probably they can be able to make a coin or a side hustle from this forex trading, if not make it a full-time job. Okay, so thank you so much. I wish you a blue week ahead, and ensure that you trade with proper risk management.